Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Condors and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Freaking go. Here we go.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Condors offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
They'll run the option.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions.
There's a crease. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And it'll be the Condors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it to the back on the draw.
about that.
5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The give from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Condors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand.
How are y'all this trash?
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And it'll be the Condors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Condors.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talk about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talk about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Offense in a split backfield. They'll run it to the right side. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll go right back to him. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Running inside. It's McAllister. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sellers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete
FCS
pass.
Southeast.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Sellers. Bringing the heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeps it on 1st down.
There's no holding call for that, dude?
There.
Are you serious,
Got
bro?
some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Condor. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. On the ground, it's Clark. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Throwing, Sellers. The short hands, it's Hunt. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's McAllister. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points that this defense can force a few. Back's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Power football with the run. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, give on the inside. Maybe some room here. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Condors have it with a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Are you serious, bro?
Headed to the end
Okay,
zone.
dude.
Touchdown, Condor! And they take it in for 6 more points.
We can't stop anything.
I know
So
we're
this
only in
defense is
game 1, but in
absolutely
this
trash.
half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice
Are
rhythm,
you
quarterback
serious,
play,
bro?
great
Ridiculous.
command on the
Okay,
field
dude.
With
This team's
respect
so
to what they're
garbage.
trying to do, and they've got
This
some
defense so
weapons.
trash.
I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
We can't stop anything. So this defense is absolutely trash.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the
Ridiculous,
coverage
dude.
unit to get
This
down
team's
here
so
and make
garbage.
a stop at the 19.
This defense so trash.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Might be changing the route. Here's Sellers to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's McAllister. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum, but keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He now has 72 yards on the ground. first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. On the ground with the counter. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive
Get
moving
him down,
and give them
the
a
third
first
down
down.
every time and just shit the
And
bed.
these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive
Get him
moving.
down, the third
They'll
down
put
every
it in
time
play
and just
from the
shit the
41
bed.
on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He wants to change this route. Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Now facing a third and long. Again, it's Sellers. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The Gamecocks will try to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Sellers to the air again. Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. Trying to punch it in. Tried to power it ahead on 4th and 1, and this defense was up to the challenge, and they'll turn it over on downs. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's McAllister. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a gap. It's McAllister. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. Now on the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Fires quickly. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Fourth down, Sellers. Moving out to the right. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's out past the 35. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call. A run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's right. Pressure coming, trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Give to the back.
Of course,
There's
bro.
Now with a great opportunity to pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. The option look. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using his feet. There he goes. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Making side adjustments here. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McAllister. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for room. It's McAllister. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They move on top here in the fourth.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Coming out with it, it's Kane. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Condors, they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The option, he'll keep it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the counter. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Could be an alley. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute.
Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things.
Turns on the Jets. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Condor. The extra point here would tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Clark. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Finds his man. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Got his man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A potential huge upset brewing right here, and it would be quite a feather in the cap for this squad out of the FCS. They're testing the right side here. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Finds his man, it's Perkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw, it's right. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give on the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little grass. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Sellers. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
They'll come to the line first and goal with the lead and the clock working in their favor. They'll run with the gusto. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. The offense changing the play. They're just trying to rub it in. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get.
All right, y'all, it's been real fun. Somehow got the dub.